Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So today we are looking at ApeCoin, and if you know ApeCoin, it was one of the biggest launches in 2022 as you can see here, and it had a massive surge at the start. As you can see, it ended up hitting around I think $22, which was a very high price, and as of now it's trading below $1. So I did investment disclosure. I did buy some of the app token, and I'm going to explain why is that. So I may be biased, so take it with a grain of salt. Anyways, looking at the token itself, it is in the downtrend ever since its launch, as you can see here, and it used to have a massive community behind it, and it still has a community. If you look at its market cap, it does have a massive market cap of over 500 million, which is a lot, but it is not that big because its launch, I think it had a massive market cap even more than this. So if we just try to open the market cap, it did have a market cap of over 6 billion, which was a massive at that time, and as of now it had a pretty good rebound from um, around 300 million market cap, and the price was around 44 cent, which was a pretty good pump. And right after that, the token is in the uptrend, so it has as you can see here, it after hitting 34 cent is it is going up and up. And now Yoga Labs is doing something new. So basically this is the proposal that we have. They are sunsetting the DAO and launching the ApeCo. So basically, if you know about the ApeCoin, it's all about the governance and governance being used for its ecosystem, and now they are changing that. And now basically the the Ape DAO will be terminated, and of course I think there will be voting happening, but basically what they are trying to do, I will just open up ChatGPT. I used it to summarize everything. Anyways, so basically this proposal recommends the winding down the ApeCoin DAO and transitioning its assets and its responsibilities to ApeCo, a new entity created by Yoga Labs. While the DAO helped launch ApeCoin, it is now seen as inefficient, slow, and misaligned with the future goals. The next phase requires faster execution, sharper focus, and strategic funding of the only highest quality projects. So basically, the motivation behind is that the DAO has become bogged down with low impact proposals and governance gridlock. A leaner model will help better support quality builders and key initiatives. So basically they are doing this to actually support the key ecosystem. And because another thing is that it is going to be, so the plan is that it will be fully funded. It excuse me, so fully fund ApeCoin staking, retain funds for obligations and costs, transfer all remaining assets to ApeCo, terminate DAO governance. So basically this, so there will be no new cost, as you can see here. So basically the purpose of this proposal is that to make the ApeCoin ecosystem more efficient and develop a wider ecosystem with a higher quality projects for the project itself. So one of the main utility that ApeCoin had was, as of now it already has it. It is to be used for voting and other things, and now that will, once it is terminated, I think it will be interesting to see how the demand for the ApeCoin will respond. But overall the response from the community has been very positive, and I think because of that this could be a really big thing for the ApeCoin, and I think we may see a pretty good pump from the ApeCoin in coming days, because the proposal, if you look here, it just came out I believe 23 hours ago, and I think this will have a pretty positive response on the price. And what I'm looking at least a 25% pump in the price, around $1. And if the hype continues, the price could go even higher, so that's more positive for the Ape Coin in general. But if we look at its supply, so this is a token unlocks. So if you look at the overall supply, so the biggest reason why I think the Ape Coin struggled a lot was most likely due to the increase in supply. So if you look here, the supply of the Ape Coin increased so much from its launch. So it launched, the supply was around I think it was around 277 million, and as of now it is around 848 million, which is a lot. And as of now we have already seen, so as of now the rest of the supply is going towards its founder, Yoga Labs, and we have, I believe, some of the investors are also getting their tokens, but only around 200 million supply has yet to go. So I think the sell pressure will happen because of the remaining supply, but I don't think that it is going to be that much impactful, because if you look here, this coin has been in the downtrend ever since, and I think if they terminate their DAO, it could be a very positive thing for this coin, and we may see uptrend for this coin as of now. So at least I think there is the possibility that because of this hype we will most likely see a pump. Of course, I'm never right. I'm whenever I make any prediction, it always goes wrong. But again, I think there's a possibility, and everything works on hype and possibility in the crypto. We could actually see this price test around $1. So even if it does go up, that is going to be a pretty solid gains if it goes up. But if it goes down, there is no way to know where the price is headed. But at least we have support around 34 cents, and that could also happen, because anything is possible in the crypto, and we have two scenarios as of now. But what I'm looking at, I think this termination of DAO would be very positive thing for this coin, and we will most likely see a pump towards $1. That would be a solid thing to do. Anyways, this was it. I think I covered everything that I did for this coin. But if you look at the news is pretty positive. As you can see here, we have a lot of outlets covering the news, and most of them seems to be positive. So I think this is going to be a pretty good thing for the Ape Coin as of now. And even if we look at the overall trend in the market, the gaming and NFTs are not doing that well. So if the Ape Coin pumps, that would be a good thing for the gaming as well as NFTs. Anyways, let's see what happens. So this was it. I hope you liked the video. I will be back with more. Thanks for watching.